All right, y'all. So, here's the deal. We finished our hog processing for the year this weekend, and we're going to help a buddy of ours do his this coming weekend. So, I'm ready for winter to be over now. It is definitely not my thing. It's not all that cold today. It's I don't remember exactly. It's like 30 something or whatever. It isn't quite as cold as they said it was going to be this morning, but got a little wind blowing and all, and being out in the cold. It was like 15 degrees, 18 degrees Saturday morning when we started and everything. I just got a darn earache from it, you know. We don't have a lot of cold weather up here and everything, and so it, you know, when it gets this cold, it kind of gets to you a little bit. But anyway, like I said, we got through that. I didn't do a lot of videos on it or anything. I did a few clips, the kids helping and stuff like that. But all in all, it was a good day. Like I said, we're finally done with it. I've been not really dreading it, but just kind of wanting to go on and have it over with and move on to the next thing. You know, we killed the first two right before Thanksgiving, and here it is after New Year's before we were able to get a weather spell to do the rest of them. So anyway, glad that's over with. We have the best people around helping us, you know, family and friends and everything like that. You know, last year was the first year that we did it, and we had, you know, a good amount of help then, you know, more than we were expecting to start with. And then this year we've added a couple more people that's helping and everything. So it's really, you know, our little group or whatever is kind of growing. It's nice to have all the help. It definitely makes things easier, especially with us having, you know, 3 small kids and everything. And, you know, if it was just us, you know, doing the work wouldn't be, you know, but so bad. It would be one thing, but it would only be one of us being able to work on it, because one would have to be watching the kids and all. You know how that goes. So we're definitely blessed to have the people that we have, and it's definitely God setting things up and bringing people in to us, so to speak. You know, when we are needing people, He is sending them. And one thing over, you know, Saturday doing it and everything too, I was not quite 100% because that was day 6 of my fast. And, you know, day 7 was yesterday on Sunday, you know, at lunchtime. You know, broke the fast and ate again and everything, but, you know, I wasn't quite 100% on Saturday, so the extra help was definitely appreciated. It's good to teach our kids these things, and you know, the other kids in the group, all the kids in general really is what I'm talking about, not just ours. But it's good to teach them how to do these things. It's good to teach them that these things are necessary. And it also, you know, shows them work ethic of, you know, even if, you know, somebody doesn't want to do a particular job, we still do it to get it done. It doesn't matter that it's cold or less than ideal conditions and everything like that. It still gets done. I think it really installs a work ethic in them. And the problem with most parents nowadays. They're not doing anything like this to teach their kids. They're not leading by example. They're trying to lead with the do as I say, not as I do technique, and it does not work. The generations of old led by example. The people of that day were leaders. We don't have any leaders anymore. We have a lot of followers, and then we have a lot of people that are just plain not doing anything. They're not leading or following. They're just kind of existing, and their kids grow up in that, and then they become just existing, and then they teach it to their kids, and you've got a whole generation of lazy, weak people. That's not how I was brought up. That's not who I am. That's not who I want my kids or anybody around me that I have influence over to be. I want to create, everybody around me, a tribe, if you will, of leaders. Leaders that can follow. I'm that way. I feel kind of a natural leadership, personality trait, but also I can follow as well, when the time comes. And like this week when we're going over to their house and doing their hog and everything, I'm gonna be following. That's their deal. I'm gonna help them do whatever, but I'm gonna, they're gonna take the reins on it. And I'm sure maybe some of y'all that watch my channel also watch or has seen, Bear Independent, and they really have a good group, a mag there that they have built. They're all involved in the lifestyle, and I admire that a lot, and that's kind of what I'm trying to create in my own way as well. I think that that's a good example to set of, that brotherhood, community fellowship, different ones helping different ones and doing the life thing. Like I said, I can give you a prime example. Our closest friends, which is family now that's in the group, we're seeing each other all the time. 3 or 4 times a week usually, and helping each other do whatever, vice versa. And we had Bible study at our house last Wednesday night. Because of the weather, it was canceled at church where we go, so we just did it at the house. But they came over and helped us all day Saturday and Sunday after church. When we were finishing up grinding sausage, they came over again, and he has to get up really early, like leaving at 3 o'clock in the morning. So when he goes home to go to bed, she still stayed, and one of the kids and helped us do that. And that was probably 9 o'clock or so, maybe after. Probably was after. But anyway, when my wife took her home and everything, then they were, getting ready to go in and everything, and heard that they heard baby goats. So they went down there to check on that, and their pregnant goat had just had 2 kids, not very long before they got there. So my wife stayed and helped them out with that, getting the little ones, one of them wouldn't nurse or something like that and all that, and getting them, warm and everything fixed up, and the other one's blocked away from them, and, all the stuff that goes along with that. So she stayed and helped with that till like 1 o'clock in the morning or something like that. And then, both of us had to get up and go to work today and everything too, which, I stayed home with our kids and everything, got them into bed and sleep and, all the stuff like that. But again, we do whatever, each other needs. That's just it. It's just, that community, and it's really important. That's what I try to convey to y'all. If you don't have people, you need to find ways to get people. And a lot of times, God will send you, who you need, whether you know it or not at the time. Because like I said, these ones that we're so close to now, we've kind of known them for years. We know where they lived at, and, see them in town and ball games and stuff like that. And it's just funny how God sends people at the right time. As we started down the homesteading thing, and, they already had goats and sheep and, things like that and all. But as we started getting into it and all, then it just clicked one day. And, God sent them to our church where we were at, and everything just fell together. And we, started hanging out, and the kids playing with each other, and all these things, all the pieces just fell into place, So, anyway, I guess that's all I got for this one. Like I said, work on that community thing. Maybe bringing new people in if you don't have a group, or even if you have a group. If not, work on building those connections and strengthening the relationships that you have within your group already. And, pray that God will send you the right people, and that will strengthen the relationships that the ones you have already, and grow together. So, guess that's about all I got for this one. Like I said, my buddy is going to start a channel. I was talking to him the other day. We talked about it a little bit, and I kind of showed him some basic setup things, and how to upload videos, and choose a thumbnail, and do the things like that. So hopefully before too long he'll have some videos out and everything, and I'll share it over here and let y'all know about it. But he does a lot of livestock hauling, and works with livestock and auctions, and all the fun stuff like that. And then of course the animals they got and everything like that. So hopefully that'll be something that y'all will enjoy. And anyway, I reckon I'll have to get back to work. So that's all for this one. Stay prayed up, prepped up, and strapped up. See ya.